No, because it's such a great device
Right.
to have a reporter like having to like remember sonically what it is they're doing.
Right.
It's like such an awesome
Right,
like
and it feels pretty natural because she's into like walkie-talkies and like it's a very kind of retro throwback technology kind of thing. And I really feel like the mixtape for me is important because it's kind of it kind of links back to the graffiti in the grass world, but also too it kind of raises the importance of how recording the news and technology and just sharing information, how it's kind of been reduced to like tangible stuff as opposed to stuff that's through the
Yeah.
cloud or whatever. You know what I mean?
hey.
Hey, good,
Good.
thanks. As soon as we find shade, the closest.
Yeah,
place.
sure.
But I think so. Then from there, the next spot is so yeah. So maybe I move the gate to where from the bridge because the spot where she finds the dude, that would be a very short walk to the art rock.
Uh-huh.
So maybe I change the gate to where the stranger picks up and chats with her, like maybe right around here.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it could be the second boat thing. I just, I still don't know the estimated time of their stay, but they look pretty permanent to me. I think at least a year.
I would think so.
I don't think they're going. No, look, this John is new too. They got some other cosmic shit here. Space nights, the tides.
New moon. So good.
This is great. I mean, it's amazing. Because I think the taxi dude is going to come back in the end. So I'm still trying to figure out the end. But basically, the rest of the gates, she finds out. So she's finally able to get back, communicate back home, right? And she finds out that the heart, or basically the city on the other side, has been quarantined. Like she can't get back over. And the cosmic stuff is imminent in terms of like, the typical miscalculation and, Earth days are numbered. And so she kind of has to make a choice whether she's going to go with Captain Ike or not, because he's kind of like, if you know about skydiving, have you ever been skydiving?
No.
I would never, but anyway, the skydiving thing, the rule about that is that you can't your first jump always has to be a tandem with an expert. And so he's kind of that dude who tandems people off-world because he's got this ability to travel through dimensions. And so she would never come back. She wouldn't, it's a one-way trip. She would never be able to come back, but that's where the missing people have gone.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like where she ends up on the gazebo area, and that's where he finally meets her, and it's kind of like, it has to align. And they're missing on their birthdays because travel is best and survival is highest if you travel on your birthday. It's like a cosmic thing. You know what I mean? So instead of them maybe meeting here, they could walk by here. Because again, this bench is right there. But this is always going to be here, so they're definitely going to walk past the boat area. And the rock is right there. So I imagine he walks her this far. And maybe around here he could say goodbye, or like at some point in the track he kind of bids her farewell because she's going to arrive to her doorstep.
Well, and it's great if he can put especially because I'm trying to figure out ways where we can especially with trails like this one and Hines, where we want people to go in the right place. If he could be see that follow the good art, you know what I mean? Just so that there's
right, but the cues, no,
yeah.
And I definitely plan on building that in there in terms of
because I don't want
landmarky stuff so that they know they're in the right place.
Because I just want to avoid the app voice coming in. It just feels like it'll break the world in a way that doesn't.
No, I know, and I don't want that either because I think it could be helpful if there's no other choice.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that I just haven't had a fair go at really trying to create some cues that feel organic.
Yeah.
But I imagine this would be a cool place for a guru lady to be chilling.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so this is her tent area, and she's kind of this is her spot. And I got rid of the part because again, in my mind, they may have an exchange with a tarot reading because there's not enough time for that. So I think that I changed it to where she's just kind of given the directive. She gives her the package and then she keeps it moving. But again, she could recount what Supernova tells her after she's left this spot.
Totally.
Because as she's walking through the woods, you know, there's gonna be some time before any other gates because we weren't doing multiple gates under tree cover anyway.
Right. Yeah.
So she can listen to that. But then also too, I have the script pulled up, but